Dear students, welcome back to online chemistry classes. In the last session, we have discussed about phenols, their preparation, their physical properties, and their chemical reactions also we have discussed. So in this session, we will be talking about the last part of the chapter is ethers. So ethers are formed by the replacement of hydrogen atoms of hydrocarbons by alkoxy group or aryloxy group. They are called as ethers. So these are formed by replacing hydrogen atom of hydrocarbons by alkoxy or aryloxy group. They are called as ethers. So alkoxy or aryloxy group means what? So this is can be generally written as OR. So this is commonly written as what here? OR. So such type of compounds are called as what? Ethers. We can give certain different examples. Let us write the general formula of ethers. The general formula will be ROR. You can write ROR, you can also read it as ROR dash, right? Where R or R dash indicates what? Any kind of alkoxy alkyl group, right? So that turns in the form of what? Alkoxy group, right? So let me write an example. So I'll replace this R by certain different kind of alkyl groups. So R can be written as CH3, O, and then what? CH3. So the functional group of ethers is what? O. Right? And let us go for another example. Replace this R by what? Any different kind of alkyl groups. I will write it as C2H5O, C2H5. Right? So we can also give again different examples. CH3O, CH2, CH3. So we can give another different kind of examples like CH3O, C6, H5, right? So these are the what different kind of examples for ethers, and this is their general formula. So this can be commonly called as dimethyl ether, dimethyl ether, and this is called as diethyl ether. So because this group is called as what? Ethyl group, and the name of these compounds are called as ethers. So this becomes as diethyl ether. So now this is called as what here? There are two different groups around the functional group. So this group is called as ethyl group because it has two carbon atoms. And now this is called as methyl group because it has one carbon atom. So their name should be written in alphabetical order. In alphabetical order means what? Ethyl. So E comes first, methyl, M comes first. So therefore, out of these two, E comes first. Therefore, the name of this compound becomes as ethyl methyl ether. Ethyl methyl ether. So this name is called as what here? This is methoxy, and this is called as what? Benzene ring. So this becomes as what here? Methoxy benzene. So this is also called as what here? Anisole. Commonly this compound is called as what here? Anisole. So these are some examples for what here? Ethers. So ethers are what here? The compounds which are formed by replacing hydrogen atom of hydrocarbons, right? So if we replace the hydrogen atom of hydrocarbons by which group it is? Alkoxy group. As I told you, hydrocarbons, which means that, let us take an example, methane, right? So this is what here? Methane. What we have to do here? We have to replace hydrogen atom of hydrocarbons by which group? Alkoxy or aryloxy group. So that is what an OR group. So that can be written as O. R can be taken any kind of alkyl group, becomes as what? I will take CH3. So this is what a ether, and these are some examples, right? So these ethers are classified into two categories, right? So those are classification. Ethers are what are classified into two categories. In that, first one is simple symmetrical ethers. Simple or what here? Symmetrical ethers. So simple or symmetrical ethers means what? Which will be having what? Identical alkyl groups. The functional group of ethers will be attached with what? Identical alkyl groups. Such type of ethers are called as simple or what here? Symmetrical ethers. So look at this example. So this example, in this the functional group has the identical group on it, right? So this is also methyl group and this is also what here? Methyl group, right? Around the functional group we can observe two identical alkyl groups are attached. So we can give example CH3O CH3. So this is called as what here? Dimethyl ether, right? And look at this example also. This is also called as what here? Symmetrical, because both the groups are identical. So we can give another example C2H5O C2H5. So this is called as diethyl ether. Okay, so these are called as what? Simple or symmetrical ethers. And the second one is mixed or unsymmetrical ethers. Mixed or unsymmetrical ethers. As you know, the name itself tells about what this kind of ethers. Mixed or what? These will be having what? Different kind of alkyl groups around the functional group. If the function group has different kind of alkyl groups, and they are called as what? Mixed or unsymmetrical ethers. You can take an example. So look at this example. So this has what? Methyl group on the left side, ethyl group on the right side. Now it is symmetrical or symmetrical. So this is unsymmetrical or mixed ethers. I will write it as CH3O CH2 CH3, right? On the right side it has ethyl group, on the left side it has what here? Methyl group. So the name of this compound becomes as ethyl methyl ether, right? You can take another example also, anisole. It is also what here? Unsymmetrical or what here? Mixed ether we can have. So this is the what classification of ether, and these are some examples, and then this is the definition. So let us move on to the what? Naming of these ethers. So these ethers are also what is named according to common system as well as IUPAC system. In case of common system, these ethers are named as alkyl ethers, and in case of IUPAC system, these are named as what? Alkoxy alkanes. So here, so when we talk about their nomenclature, so naming of any organic compound takes place through two different ways. The first one is what here? Common system or common naming, and another one is what here? IUPAC system. IUPAC naming, right? In case of common system, these ethers are called as what here? Alkyl ethers, right? Corresponding what here? Ethers are called as alkyl ethers. In case of IUPAC system, so these are called as what here? Alkoxy alkanes. Alkoxy alkanes, right? Let us take one simple example. I'll go for that. One simple example is, as I told you, CH3O CH3 is what simple example for ethers. So here, so when you look at this compound, you can write its common name as well as what is IUPAC naming. So the common name of this compound becomes as I have already written, the common name of this compound is dimethyl ether. Dimethyl means what? Alkyl, right? Which alkyl group is present here? Methyl group. So since both the groups are methyl groups, both are identical, so we have to make use of the word called as di, right? Which group it is? Methyl group means what? Dimethyl, right? Which is the function group here? Ether, and its suffix will be what here? Ether. So therefore the common name of this compound is dimethyl ether, right? So its IUPAC name will be, what will be the IUPAC name? It is alkoxy alkane. Alkoxy alkane means what? We have to first write what? Alkoxy group, and later on we have to go for what? Alkane, which is what? Root word. Alkoxy. So both the groups are identical means what? Either of the groups should be taken as alkoxy group. So I will take the CH3O group as what? Alkoxy. Alkoxy means what? It is a methyl group means, so this becomes as methoxy. So this group becomes as what? Methoxy. And then what? Alkane. Which group it is? Alkane, which means that what here? Methane group. So this becomes as what? Methoxy methane. Right? So this dimethyl ether is a what here? Common name. And that of methoxy methane is what here? It's IUPAC name. Right? So let us go for certain different examples. So let us go for first example, that is simple one, CH3O CH3. As I told you, a common name will be alkyl ether, and IUPAC name will be alkoxy alkane. Okay, so CH3O CH3, its common name will be alkyl ether, means what? Both groups are what? Methyl groups, and the name becomes as dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether, and its IUPAC name will be alkoxy alkane. Alkoxy means what here? Methoxy, and then what? Methane. So the name will be methoxy methane. If I go for another example, C2H5O C2H5. So its common name will be, both the groups are identical, and the group is ethyl group, and therefore the name becomes as diethyl ether. And its IUPAC name will be, so this group is what? Ethyl group means what? This completely becomes as ethoxy group. Ethoxy, and this is ethane group, and therefore the name will be ethoxy ethane. And now go for another example, CH3O C2H5. So the common name of this compound, so here two different alkyl groups are present, so we have to follow alphabetical order. So out of these two, ethyl comes first because the first letter is E, therefore first we have to read it as what here? Ethyl. And it is what? Methyl, so therefore we can read it as ethyl methyl, and the suffix for this compound is ether, so the name becomes as ethyl methyl ether, right? And the corresponding name of this compound becomes as methoxy, right? So we have to consider the root word alkoxy alkane. Alkane will be the root word, so therefore this is what here? Methoxy, and this is what here? Ethyl group, and this becomes as what here? Methoxy ethane. Let us go for another some examples. Okay, so next example is CH3O C3H7. So C3H7 is nothing but what? It is a propyl group because it has 3 carbon atoms. So when we go for its common name means what here? This is methyl group and this is propyl group. Methyl means what? The first letter is M, and propyl means what? The letter is what? P. Out of these two, first comes as what? Methyl. So therefore this becomes as methyl, and this is what is, so propyl is a normal chain. We have to go forward, methyl N propyl, and the suffix for the ethers is what? Ether only. Methyl N propyl ether is a common name. And when we go forward, it's IUPAC naming. So we have to consider the word parent chain having more number of carbon atoms. So this will be the parent chain because it has 3 carbon atoms, and on the first carbon atom methoxy group is attached. So this is the first carbon atom, and this total group is called as what here? Methoxy group, right? So methoxy group is on the first carbon atom, therefore this becomes as 1-methoxy, and the root word will be, this is consists of 3 carbon atoms, so therefore this becomes as 1-methoxypropane. Okay, so let us go for another example, CH3O C6H5. So look at the structure. So this consists of phenyl group. This is a phenyl group, and this is what? A methyl group. Phenyl means what? The first letter is P. Methyl means what? The first letter is M. Out of M and P, again M comes first. So therefore this is called as what here? Methyl phenyl ether, It is commonly known as, or it is popularly known as what here? Anisole. Anisole is the name which is accepted both by common naming as well as what here? IUPAC system, right? So its IUPAC name will be, so this group is called as what here? Methoxy group, right? And this becomes as what? Benzene again. So this can be written as what here? Methoxy benzene. And if I go for another example, C2H5O C6H5. Similarly, follow the same rule for this example also. So this is what here? Ethyl, and this is what? Phenyl. So first comes as ethyl, and then later on what? Phenyl. Ethyl, phenyl, and the suffix will be what here? Ether, and its common name will be ethyl phenyl ether, and it is popularly known as phenitol. This compound is popularly known as what here? Phenitol, and its IUPAC name will be, again follow the same rule. So this group is called as what here? It is ethyl group, with oxygen is called as what? Ethoxy group, right? And it is ethoxy and it is what? Benzene, and therefore IUPAC name becomes as what here? Ethoxy benzene. Okay, and now let us go for another example, which will be a substituted one. Let us attach two substituents, right, and give the numbering from what is corresponding this carbon atom. First carbon atom, second carbon atom, third, fourth, fifth, and what? Sixth. And look, go for its IUPAC naming, right? In case of IUPAC naming, so we have to follow the rule what here? Alkoxy alkane. Alkoxy means what? Which is the alkoxy group here? It is the alkoxy group which is present on which carbon atom? Second carbon atom. So therefore this becomes as 2-methoxy. 2-methoxy. And where the substituents are present? The substituents are present on the first carbon atom. Both the substituents are identical. So therefore we have to make use of the word 1, 1, because the substituents present on the same carbon atom, therefore 1, 1, and the substituent is a methyl group, and therefore we can write it as dimethyl. 2-methoxy, 1, 1 dimethyl, and the root word will be, so this is what here? Cyclic ring consists of 6 carbon atom, means what? Cyclohexane. Cyclohexane, right? So these are some examples with their common name as well as IUPAC naming. So let us move on to the preparation of these ethers.